Hello, beautiful people. How are you? I hope you're all doing great. For those who don't know me, my name is Liana.Letmeinspireyou. I'm here to inspire you and motivate you. And it feels like it was such a long time. I actually went live and I missed it. I really did. And so many things have happened. But anyway, I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about it's 2022. I don't know if you have felt that, but I have felt the energy of this year, and it's fantastic. I have felt it at the end of the year. I feel that 2022 will be amazing. I feel this great energy. I don't know about you guys, but I do, and I'm really looking forward for this year. So for me, this year is about expanding, about growing, about really writing down my goals and writing down everything that pops up into my mind. And I know that one thing that happens a lot is that, maybe you get an idea that just pops into your head and you kind of just reject it. You reject it right away because you don't see that it's possible, or you don't see how you will be capable of doing something. And this is something that I really want to remind everyone for 2022, to really believe in yourself more, to expand the view of yourself, to expand the beliefs about yourself, to expand as a person. And in other words, it would be like going outside your comfort zone. And I know I've said it before, but the comfort zone is not, and I think this is something that people should like redo or re-say, because it's very wrong to say to go outside your comfort zone, because it sounds so much harder than it actually is. Because it's not about going outside of something, it's actually about expanding as a person. So, every time you learn something new, it's very hard at the beginning, but once you've done it so many times, it gets so much easier. It's because you have expanded yourself, it's because you have expanded your knowledge. So it's not about going outside of something, it's about expanding your comfort zone, not going outside your comfort zone. So I hope that helps many people, because I do think that it does make such a big difference to understand that it's not about doing something that's outside of yourself, it's about expanding yourself, about growing, about not taking this. Because when you say that you have to go outside your comfort zone, is more about, taking a leap of faith, or, it just sounds so much harder than what it should be. And I think that psychologically makes it harder for us. So instead of thinking that way, try to think expanding your comfort zone, expanding the person who you are. Um, and I'm sure everyone has a lot of examples. I remember, like, I don't know if I was for you when you were gonna learn to bike for the first time, but for me, it was really hard. And I had a really hard time with that. But once you get it and once you can do it, there's no problem. So you have expanded just that little bit. And sometimes we take for granted how much we have expanded. So that's something that I try to think at the end of the year. What have I done? What have I learned? How have I expanded or grown? Or what have I done that I didn't do before? I know when I started working, I thought it was horrible to call people, to call clients. And when you do that, after many times, after weeks and months and years, you kind of get pretty good at it. And you can handle different situations. And now I actually love talking to customers. So it's so different, because at the beginning, that wasn't a part of my bubble. It wasn't part of me. So the more I did it, the more I was able to expand and grow with that. So don't take for granted the things that you have already grown up to be, or the things that you have expanded that has made you to the person that you are today. But look at 2022 for a way of just allowing things to come and expand and grow. And I know that sometimes it's hard to believe in ourselves. I know that sometimes it's hard to believe what we're capable of. And that's something that I want to, in 2022, to help people understand that once you start believing and putting yourself out there and expanding yourself, it is so much easier to really believe in yourself, to believe. Because the thing is, it's not about only believing, it's about doing. So sometimes you have to do the things before you believe them. So you can, kind of connect that, oh, I can do this. And it's the same like bicycle. If you had a hard time riding a bicycle the first time, it's not until you don't believe in yourself until you actually make it. But sometimes, or many times, I would say, we have to work with believing in ourselves first and take the action, or the other way around. It depends on the situation. But it really is important to learn to believe in yourself and to take actions to be able to believe in yourself even more. So this year, I hope that I will be able to help you to move forward with that, to believe in yourself, to believe that we are actually capable of doing so much more than what we are aimed to, that we have thought we're aimed to believe that, you know, you are capable of so much more, because we all are. We are capable of doing more than the normal, than and sometimes it's about, like I talked earlier, about expanding, about understanding so much more. And I mean, science is coming to that point that they're showing more and more how much we can be capable of, only if we actually put our mind into it, if we really understand how our body mind brain connection works, and how important it is to actually put so much time and effort to work on yourself, to work on what you listen to work on what you say to yourself. And that self work is something that goes on forever, but at the beginning is so important. So it comes natural. It's so important that you read or you listen to things that will help you understand more about yourself, and probably that will open up the eyes for you. Because that's sometimes the thing that we kind of, like horses that have the little things here on the side so they can't see. We're kind of living in that. I do believe that many people are living like this because we're aimed to see something, and society makes us, and culture as well, makes us that to believe things, to see things, and not really see beyond that. So it's really about opening up your eyes and being open that things even greater than you believe can happen, and that you are even greater than what you believe you are. Because I do believe that every person, it's even better, it's even greater than the version that we are showing up right now. I do believe that everyone can and has a better version of themselves, and that's one of the things that is to aim to that person. Because I do think that many people know how they wish they could be, but they don't put it down on paper and try to behave after that, you know? So for this year, I really hope that you can open up your eyes, that you can, just understand that life is amazing, that there is a bigger purpose, um, and that you go for what you want, that you have goals and you make a plan how to go to your goals, and just allow things to happen, not to have too much control over what's happening or not happening. Or that, I know myself, because I was that kind of person that had to have control over things, and when things didn't happen my way, I kind of got very frustrated or very anxious. And then at the same time, it was when I actually just let go of things that, the puzzle kind of came together, and that life showed me a path that was even better than I thought. So it is in those moments when you maybe are trying to control things, it's in those moments that you actually should just let go the most, and just allow life to happen. So with that said, I wish you all a great start of 2022, and don't forget to subscribe and put the notification sign. And I talk to you more. Mwah. Take care. Bye.